So the buffed launcher, the standard underbarrel for assault rifles, is one of the easiest ways to get to high rounds inside of Citadel, as well with one of the most interesting and enjoyable ways inside of the game. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code SPAZO for 5% off. So it's about time that these underbarrel launchers are actually good in Call of Duty, and they're actually only good in Citadel and if you have Free Fire activated, because they only have 3 for the entire thing, and then you have to buy ammo again at a refill, which is also a very good pro, but that does kind of suck that there is only 3. So in Citadel, if you guys don't know, they have the what's it called, the traps on the ground that let you have unlimited ammo. I will get into it later on. My brain is just having a massive brain fart right now, and I cannot think of the actual trap. But they basically let your weapon have unlimited ammo for a certain duration amount of time. And using these underbarrel can literally break your PC and crash your game, but actually destroy rounds. So today we're going to hop into a very easy high round strategy for this. For this to actually be efficient, we will need to get PhD Flopper. So I do have some of my Gobblegums that are going to help by getting double points, as well as Soda Fountain. We're going to try and either get it from Soda Fountain, or we're going to have to do the Bartender's Easter egg, which doesn't really take too long to do. It's not too bad, but yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that. And you also could just wait until round 25 to do this strat, which getting to round 25 is pretty easy in this game, but it's really up to you. I think we'll just go ahead and either do, again, the Bartender Easter egg, or we'll try and just use Soda Fountain to get PhD, which isn't really too hard, I would say. We can literally just buy a ton of perks and then just pop it and then get our final perk to be PhD. It doesn't really matter which way we do it, though. To Pack-a-Punch we go. I actually almost died to the parasites. It's crazy how strong they can be when they're just constantly spamming you. I was debating on actually doing one of the ritual item strategies just to stack up some quick essence and salvage, but we don't really do that. I'm just trying to find an easy way to get PhD on this map. I don't mind doing the Bartender Easter egg, but I don't know. I guess I kind of would rather say Melee Macchiato be the odd perk out. PhD is such a crucial perk sometimes in this game that it definitely helps a ton just all around the board. We can go ahead and throw this real quick, and then bam, do that, and just spray this Doppelgast. Spray the zombies. Get me out of here. Go, 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 go. I don't know what the heck was just stunning me back there. We do have a double points Gobblegum as well, which we are going to eventually use. I'm just trying to wait till we get set up. What is that right there? Full armor. We can go ahead and grab this crystal and then throw it inside of this little rift. Give me all this salvage real quick. We can go ahead and slap the Pack-a-Punch machine so we keep Dark Matter. Go ahead and pack this bad boy. All right. So, we don't need to talk to Craft or anything unless, obviously, we wanted to do a ritual item. It doesn't really matter too much. I am going to start buying my perks, though, like Juggernog, Speed Cola, just kind of all around the board. It doesn't really matter if we go to a certain round or whatnot. Again, it doesn't matter. You don't have to start right away. You can start literally whenever you want. So instead of doing the actual Bartender Easter egg, I think we're just going to buy all of our perks and then pop the Soda Fountain when we're about to buy our last one, just so we get PhD. I mean, why not just go ahead and just get the Perkaholic while we're at it, right? And then we can just start Pack-a-Punching our weapon as well, upgrading the rarity, because that does matter with this. Again, your underbarrel is part of your weapon. One of the reasons I really like this as well is, like, say you're doing this strategy, you still have your main weapon. It's just an underbarrel. I personally like it a little bit more than running around with the Sigma launcher in this map, because like the Sigma you have to constantly keep out. It's a slow launcher, you gotta just use it on the actual traps itself, but with this you actually can use your weapon as well. Give me all this salvage. Thank you. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy Melee Macchiato while I'm up here. Just friggin' give us our entire Perkaholic. Now we can go get Stamina, Quick Revive, and Vulture Aid. I think that should be all of the perks that I need. And then on the last one, we can pop Soda Fountain, which in turn will give us our beautiful, beautiful PhD Flopper. So we should be able to get PhD Flopper here if my math is correct, which I very much hope it is. There we go. Nice. All right. So round 15, we finally got it because I was too lazy to do a freaking little mini Easter egg. But these point of power traps is what I'm talking about when it comes to infinite ammo, which we can get into this coming round. Now I do want to pack a punch this, so I think I'm just going to stay down here till we have enough to double pack this. As well, we'll just start gaining a ton of salvage. What is this over here? Essence. Is this round going to end? There's that zombie. Must be one up here. I don't know where these crawlers are coming from. There's been like 5 rounds and it's just straight crawlers. So activate this grenade launcher, spam. Just try not to spam under your feet so you don't crash your game. But yeah, just spam on the floor, literally. You can crash your game doing this. But it is very, very easy to just collect a ton of kills and basically not die. Now, I can only imagine the damage this is going to cause on your actual computer with a whole team. I pray for you if you guys do attempt this or even get in a game with somebody who is interested in doing this. Because it is just bananas. We actually can go and upgrade this to epic real quick, which we might as well because we're going to have enough to upgrade this as well soon, or pack a punch it, I mean. Let me just go ahead and run back up top. There is a little station up here where we can change it to epic. But yeah, so the underbarrel, again, it's just an attachment on your weapon, and these point of power traps give it this infinite ammo thing where it is actually super, super broken. And this one was buffed a while back, not recently, it was definitely a while back, so it just makes it even better. Max ammo. Alright, we can actually head over here. There's another point of power trap right here, so let's just go ahead and activate it. We can just start using it. Obviously, we need to pack a punch our gun and upgrade it and stuff. We are not kind of aligned with what we should be right now, pack. But the faster you spam, the more damage you're going to deal. I would recommend saving your trigger finger for when amalgams spawn in. As you guys can see, my frames are just not even doing good. And we're barely... There you go. There you go. So you can't spam too fast, or you might have some issues, some performance issues, because this is a lot what you're doing right now. Let me go down and go ahead and double pack this so we can deal some more damage. We're on round 19, but yeah, we're going to take this for a decent round, this strategy, and we're also going to use some other methods I like to use. I like to use this just for zombie purposes. Come on. And then, like, obviously, once you get in the higher rounds, when you get, like, mutant injections, I would recommend just using that when amalgams spawn in. Just kind of stuff like that, you know. You don't really want to use this for amalgams and stuff when you're, you know, higher than what we are right now. It's just not necessarily the easiest thing on super high rounds, so I would just recommend saving, like, your streaks for that. Okay, give me this. Salvage, just keep stacking all this good stuff up. We can go ahead and head back into this room where this trap's already cooled down. Activate it. Spam! I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a new computer soon because I've actually been doing this a lot. Like, I just feel like it's going to break my computer. Spam! Holy damage. Doppelgas instantly killed. That is awesome. Come on, zombies. And you can just pay attention to your mini-map. I would recommend having that on as well, because you'll know where zombies are to shoot. In that direction, you'll just see, obviously, the little red dot. So again, I would recommend that. But as you guys can see, my game is not doing so hot right this second. Oh, switch to the grenade or to the gun. We have insta-kill right now. We can go ahead and make our way back up here. Let me just throw that in there. Get some extra speed boost. We're running the augment where our speed is increased whenever we get equipment kills, if you guys don't know. So you guys don't accuse me of cheating. Amalgam, dead. Insta-kill. Insta-kill just makes it so much more enjoyable. Come on. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. There's round 21. Go ahead and grab all this salvage, double points. It's a parasite round. We can just keep making our loot back under the actual castle, down into the pack room, and then where quick revive is, and just back and forth. It goes pack a punch, quick revive, and then stamina, which obviously this one isn't cooled down yet, but it will be very, very soon. There it goes. It's already cooled down now. But yeah, we're going to keep running this strategy continuously. We're going to keep upgrading this AK. Now, it doesn't matter what gun you do want to use this on, whatever the underbarrel is actually on, you use it on. It does not matter. I don't think it does. But yeah, we're going to continue doing this. One thing I do want to make very much clear is the traps do slow down the zombies, so you don't have to overly spam sometimes. Like, as you can see, they're slowed down. Now, this continues forever. But again, on high rounds you can get a lot of zombies, so you still got to be careful. Now it doesn't really slow down amalgams or doppelgas. It slows them down a little bit, but they still move relatively quickly. But for the zombies, you don't have to overly spam and crash your game. At least the good thing in this game is if you do happen to crash from this strat, you can just go ahead and reload back up the save because your game crashed. It's nice they implemented that. Go ahead and grab this nuke real quick. We can go ahead and triple pack as well with make this legendary. So there we go. And then we can head back up top and actually do that. And then next round we can just come down here and hit this. But it's super easy, dude. It really does not take, you know, a pro player to go to high rounds using this strat. But we're going to continue going. I need to buy a 3-plate very, very soon, which I almost have enough essence to do so. But yeah, we're on round 27. We're going to continue doing this. Continue making this sweet progress of this nice little high round strategy. I know I mentioned earlier in this video that you don't want to spam too much at your feet. You still can spam. On these high rounds, spamming at your feet is the best way to go. Just don't overly spam so your game doesn't crash. But like, as you can see how I am doing, just not super fast, but at a decent amount of shots are being shot per second, right, or per minute. You definitely won't crash your game doing this. If you can run Call of Duty doing it this slow, you're not going to crash your game. This keeps a ton of the zombies off you. Obviously, you still see we're taking damage, but it's just from the doppelgas blowing up. The zombies aren't even getting anywhere near me. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's super easy. It is not super hard at all. We can grab all this salvage. Give me all this stuff. We can go ahead and then head over to the next one as well. We almost have that 5k salvage, which is 2 mutant injections. I do have a mutant injection as well right now, which we'll use whenever an amalgam spawns in. Now you can also just stand still and just spam at your feet, but again, I would recommend sitting and staring right at your minimap if you do have it on. If not, then you're just gonna have to play zombies the OG way. Just spam till the round flips. But if you do have the minimap on, it's going to be a little bit easier because you can see where the zombies are coming from, where the hordes are coming from, if an amalgam's coming from where they're at, just kind of the whole 9 with the minimap. I do definitely like having a minimap on in this game. It definitely is pretty helpful, I must say. There we go. Now on these higher rounds, again, on the higher rounds, you're not going to finish one round with each trap. So you do have to be ready for that as well, which you can do other strats. You can get the GS45s, you can get some of the swords, or you can just run Ether Shroud and dip to the next one. Like what I usually do is I will go from trap to trap in the same round. So like say I do this trap right here and I'm halfway through the round and it stops and I have to go to another one. I hit my Ether Shroud as my emergency exit, dip to the next point of power trap and just activate it and start spamming at the ground before my Ether Shroud's even over. It just makes it so much easier and so much safer. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. It definitely is pretty dang easy, I must say. Come on, zombies, bring it on. Yeah, but literally, it's just the same thing over and over and over again every single round, and eventually you're gonna get to that round, whatever round you're seeking. It just will take a decent amount of time, right? Come on, go ahead and finish this round. And I don't have any swords, so like you could get swords and you can use the swords and they're going to help you out a ton, but you don't need them, right? You don't need the swords at all in this map. We have 1,500 eliminations, been in this game for 26 minutes. Just stand right on the point of power trap, start spamming. We have an amalgam, so on the mini-map, he's going to pull you. The amalgam's always going to pull you, so like you can Ether Shroud or you can, what's it called, use your mutant injection. It's up to you how you want to deal with him, but for the zombies, I would mostly just say shoot at the ground and just chill. You'll be perfectly fine. Bring it on. Come on, we have another doppelgas coming from over there. We're just still shooting the ground. Zombies are just dying right away. All right, that's over. So we have all these zombies here. We can just, boom, get out of here. We see all these zombies right here. You also can use like Casimirs and whatnot, and then just pop a Casimir at the end of one of these rounds and finish it up. That's usually what I do after I hit about the 40s with this strategy, because it's just going to be super helpful. So we just, boom, pop this, and then just come down right over here to this one and just continue spamming. And that's pretty much what you got to do from then on out. And it's super easy, but I mean, if you activate the traps a little too early, you don't kill the zombies fast enough, this and this and this, it all plays in and ties a massive role. Did we kill that guy over there? I can't tell. Yes, we must have. The game is locking up. Come on, Citadel. Run right for me. We can go all the way over here. This trap's available as well. It's round 35. Just go ahead and activate it. Chill right here. Spam it. Now, again, remember, this isn't the actual gun we're using. This is just an attachment on it. So you always can just flip back and go train if you want to, or when you're getting out of here, you don't just have to use this. Also, remember with like the bosses, like the doppelgas, the elites and stuff like that, direct hits deal a ton more damage than these little splash damages. So take that into consideration when you're playing as well, just to kind of help keep you alive a little bit longer. Spam around that freaking parasite. Okay, we can just go ahead and run up here. And on these lower rounds, you don't really have to activate your Ether Shroud. You can get away with a lot just running away. You just make sure you have a 3-plate vest. Bam. We can just swap back. Gun this guy down real quick. Should be super low. AK is definitely an all-around great AR anyways, so that's kind of why we're using it as well. It just deals a ton of damage. We got a doppelgas coming up right here. We can shoot him as he's running up. We don't even got to wait for him to get over here. You can just basically point your player at the icon on the minimap and just fire away. You'll hit him pretty dang easily. So let's say you just kind of had this happen and none of your traps are available. I do really want you guys to keep mutant injections unless you have an emergency. I don't know why my game is glitching so much. This is just like optimization for the game is not that good right now, but I would recommend keeping a mutant injection for an emergency. Now, basically getting out of the trap, basically you're caught in a corner or something of that nature. Now, training around the castle area isn't too difficult if you know the area. Whenever you don't know what you're doing inside of the castle or where you're going, it can be a pretty painful journey. I must say. But yeah, we're just basically waiting for these traps to reactivate, and then we can go and finish this round with another one. We're on round 41. Now, this is definitely a good round to be on. This kind of shows what the higher rounds are like. Round 41 is a high round in a lot of people's eyes, and it kind of just matters what you think is a high round. But from here on out, this strat just works literally the same. We're just kind of moving around the trap little area. It's kind of like a little circle you can be in. Now there is a hellstorm right there we can pick up whenever we want it. We can just go ahead and spam real quick, kill these doppelgas, turn around, kill the zombies over here, just kind of keep turning. We can stop, we can go ahead and play it up, whatever we want to do. Just continuously damage these zombies, and you're damaging a lot of them at once. Do not think you're just damaging one at a time. What is that, a nuke? We can go ahead and take that. I do need to fill up ammo, so we want to pull out our grenade launcher, buy ammo, and then boom, there we go. That parasite's dead. Salvage. More salvage. We'll take it. Go ahead and throw some plates on. We'll be finished with this round very, very soon. Round 41 does not take long to complete. Now when you're doing something kind of like this. Come on, doppelgas. Just shred him real fast. I don't know what is going on with the game, but it's definitely been doing this a lot. It's not really because of the strategy we're running. It's just kind of been freezing a lot, which is so weird. And it's definitely not an internet-related issue, I will say. That should be the end of the round. Make sure you try to avoid activating one of these traps when the round's almost over. I do it so many times and pay for it very much because then that trap has to cool down again. So just try your best to, you know, kind of pay attention and see if the round's going to end, or just if you feel like it's going to end soon, just hold out. Don't, you know, finish or don't activate another trap is what I'm trying to say, because you're going to want it later on in the game. Spam! The game's crashing on me. Come on, game. Don't do it. This is so crazy, dude. All these zombie kills just racking up. Come on. There we go. We can just Ether Shroud. Now, if you're rocking Casimir's, you can just Casimir there. What is on the ground right here? Some more salvage. We can just dip down to the bottom room. Use PhD slider if we have to kill zombies. All the way down here. Again, I'm rocking the augment that with equipment kills, we get faster movement, which is super helpful when it comes to running, because you can just like throw a Molotov, get a kill, and just dip. It works. Bring it on, zombies. Where are they? It looks like we made a mistake that I was just trying to warn you guys about. Got one zombie. Alright, there's round 43, so we did round 41, round 42, now we're on round 43. Again, it's super easy. It doesn't really get much easier than this. It definitely is fun too. Like the Sigma strategy kind of gets boring to me, just spamming it on the ground and just ADSing, which it's easy to get to round 100 with the Sigma doing this, but I really like using the grenade launcher. It kind of is a little bit more fun. Plus, you get your gun kills. So if you're trying to do your masteries on like your ARs, this works. I need to plate up real quick. I'm about to go down. Let me just Ether Shroud before I do down. I Ether Shrouded. There's no way I'm taking damage, dude. Ooh. Okay, get out of here. Let me just throw this. My speed can be fast. Go all the way to the next trap. Look how fast we're moving. Run, baby, run. We need ammo, so we got our grenade launcher out. We can just boom. Mutant injection. This one's not ready, so we can just kind of train around. Or, you know, if you have your ether shroud again, you can just pop that. Just keep running kind of around here. Go ahead and just throw that down there. And just go ahead and start spraying. We got zombies spawning in from everywhere. Looks like this round might actually be over soon. What is this? Thermo grenade? Huh. Shock charge. All right, let me just pop this just to be safe because I don't have plates. I don't want to go down in here and lose all of our perks and stuff. Play it safe, just activate it. It's no big deal. We're on these earlier rounds, so it's not really too big of a deal. But when you get up in those higher rounds and the rounds start being a lot longer, you really want to be careful with activating these traps. But yeah, I mean, that's literally the strategy. You just continue going on. That's a quick 2,500 kills. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.